0. Key places in Joshua. 0. Shittim. A. The story of Joshua begins with the Israelites camping at Shittim. The Israelites under Joshua were ready to enter and conquer Canaan. But before the nation moved out, Joshua received instructions from God, Joshua 1:1-18. 2. Jordan River. A. The entire nation prepared to cross this river, which was swollen from spring rains. After the spies returned from Jericho with a positive report, Joshua prepared the priests and people for a miracle. As the priests carried the ark into the Jordan River, the water stopped flowing and the entire nation crossed on dry ground into the Promised Land, Joshua 2:1-4-24. 3. Gilgal. A. After crossing the Jordan River, the Israelites camped at Gilgal where they renewed their commitment to God and celebrated the Passover, the feast commemorating their deliverance from Egypt, see Exodus. As Joshua made plans for the attack on Jericho, an angel appeared to him, Joshua 5:1-5. 4. Jericho. A. The walled city of Jericho seemed a formidable enemy. But when Joshua followed God's plans, the great walls were no obstacle. The city was conquered with only the obedient marching of the people. Joshua 6:1-27. 5. Ai. A. Victory could not continue without obedience to God. That is why the disobedience of one man, Achan, brought defeat to the entire nation in the first battle against Ai. But once the sin was recognized and punished, God told Joshua to take heart and try once again. This time the city was taken, Joshua 7:1-8-29. 6. The mountains of Ebal and Gerizim. A. To the defeat of Ai, Joshua built an altar at Mount Ebal. Then the people divided themselves, half at the foot of Mount Ebal, half at the foot of Mount Gerizim. The priests between the Ark of the Covenant as Joshua read God's law to all the people, Joshua 8:30-35. 7. Gibeon. A. It was just after the Israelites reaffirmed their covenant with God that their leaders made a major mistake in judgment. They were tricked into making a peace treaty with the city of Gibeon. The Gibeonites pretended that they had traveled a long distance and asked the Israelites for a treaty. The leaders made the agreement without consulting God. The trick was soon discovered, but because the treaty had been made, Israel could not go back on its word. As a result, the Gibeonites saved their own lives, but they were forced to become Israel's slaves, Joshua 9:1-27. 8. Valley of Ailon. A. The king of Jerusalem was very angry at Gibeon for making a peace treaty with the Israelites. He gathered armies from 4 other cities to attack the city. Gibeon summoned Joshua for help. Joshua took immediate action. Leaving Gilgal, he attacked the coalition by surprise. As the battle waged on and moved into the valley of Ailon, Joshua prayed for the sun to stand still until the enemy could be destroyed, Joshua 10:1-43. 9. Hazor. A. North in Hazor, King Jabin mobilized the kings of the surrounding cities to unite and crush Israel. But God gave Joshua and Israel victory, Joshua 11:1-23. 10. Shiloh. A. After the armies of Canaan were conquered, Israel gathered at Shiloh to set up the tabernacle. This movable building had been the nation's center of worship during their years of wandering. The 7 tribes who had not received their land were given their allotments, Joshua 18:1-1951. 11. Shechem. A. Before Joshua died, he called the entire nation together at Shechem to remind them that it was God who had given them their land and that only with God's help could they keep it. The people vowed to follow God. As long as Joshua was alive, the land was at rest from war and trouble, Joshua 24:1-33.